AM Radio. Time to see what the headlines are saying this morning. Please note that these headlines are only read as published and have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So we enjoin that you go on to read the body of the headlines before you react. I've got the Punch, the New Telegraph, the Guardian, the Nigerian Tribune, and the Vanguard this morning.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there right now to catch the show live. On the Punch, automatic ticket. Tinubu leaves lawmakers' fate in governor's hands. President rejects APC senators' automatic ticket request at Villa meeting. Ruling party governors get presidency's nod to spearhead state primaries. Ruling party shifts presidential governorship primaries to May 21, 23. Wiretapping. El-Rufai pleads not guilty, faces fresh charges. Federal government borrows 2.69 trillion naira from bond market in 3 months. Court remands 4 suspects over Plateau mass killing. Atiku, economists raise concerns over loan request. All this and more on the front page of the Punch this morning. On the New Telegraph, Middle East war, Tinubu assures UAE. Right, APC fixes May 23 for presidential primary, unveils revised 2027 election timetable. Ensure free, fair primaries, Tinubu directs APC governors. Middle East war, Tinubu assures UAE order Gulf states of Nigeria's solidarity. Politics as future making, Awolowo and leadership as theory of action is an article on the New Telegraph. Governors ready for state police present administrative financing framework. Those injected by external forces orchestrating crisis in ADC, Ume. Nasarawa ethnic nationalities reject Governor Sule's preferred successor. Lagos 2027, Obasa hosts Hamzat promises support for governorship bid. Aviation fuel crisis, airfare increase imminent as Tinubu grants 30% debt relief. Dangote refinery supplies 95% of Nigeria's aviation fuel, as according to the AON. All this and more on the New Telegraph today. Next up right here is The Guardian. Flag bearers, how caucus consensus candidacy erode internal democracy in parties. Federal government arraigns El-Rufai on amended charges over alleged security breach. APC tightens coordination as Tinubu leads consultations, adjusts primary timetable. Cross River denies 10 new COVID-19 cases, media report. Oyedele commits to reforms, warns against abrupt policy reversal. Zamfara, Kano government sponsor 1,600 couples mass wedding. Anxiety over fate of 416 captives as 12 escape from Boko Haram. Meter providers, manufacturers accuse discos of extortion. Migration Organization records 8,000 deaths, missing persons in 2025. Moving on now to the Nigerian Tribune. Road to consensus, how Adiola emerged Ogun APC governorship candidate. NUPRC tasks IPPG on industry standards, enhanced human capital development. Southern monarchs meet in Port Harcourt, back national development agenda. Assist police with information to curb criminality or your CP tasks stakeholders. Edo shuts down unregistered orphanage over alleged adoption fraud. All this and more on the Nigerian Tribune.
Stop. That biz is off.
It still sounds good.
It's good, but it's not good enough.
Can I get an Amstel Malta, man?
Being your best lives in the details. Again. Yeah, better. But still.
Audio
And our final stop before we get to your reactions is the Vanguard. It's got this headline: APC shifts presidential primary to May 23, adopts dual mode. What we discussed during my meeting with Peter Obi, as according to the Governor of Bauchi, Bala Mohammed. Senate Defense petition dismissals probes pension dispute. Babalo receives Sheyi Tinubu City Boy movement officials in Edo. Police foil bandit assault in Sokoto, kill gunman. Tinubu, APC governors meet over rancor-free primaries. will build a refinery in East Africa, Dangote. 12 killed in fresh Borno Plateau attacks. CBN increases ATM card issuance fee by 50% to 1,500 naira. All this and more on the front page of the Vanguard. Time to get to your reactions. You can watch live and comment on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can also call these numbers 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, 08099930137. You can send a WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp line or tweet us on X at Nigeria Info. ABJ, good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
My name is Abakar calling you from Wagwalada.
Go ahead, sir.
I greet all the callers and contributors to Nigeria Info. This rate, at the rate which housing authority are taking foreign loan, the level has reached a worrisome level. A country that is generating income in trillions. They remove subsidy, oil subsidy, and have humongous amount of money. They are realizing trillions of naira in their new tax law. People are overtaxed, and yet they are collecting loans. I'm suggesting that any government that will come, that is people-oriented government, will make receivable loan unnecessarily a criminal offense, a felony, because it is without the consent of majority of Nigeria, and we don't know how this looks in the end, because there are no projects, no impact that people feel. And at the end, it places the burden of the loans on the majority of Nigeria.
All right.
It's unfair. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Adjola Victor from Visa Lagi.
Go ahead, sir.
The APC and government split over rank of free primary. Well, one thing is sure. The governors control the party structure in their state, and therefore they have their way with their preferred candidates, whether we like it or not. The federal lawmakers who have defected to ADC, they believe they will get automatic tickets. Many of them will be disgraced, and there will be crisis in APC after the primary. Before now, we are going to see more political drama in the APC because the governor will control that party, whether we like it. And we will see those who will lose out, will jump out of that party. It's just a matter of time. We are going to see political tsunami in APC, political explosion after the primary. The president has already gotten his own automatic ticket. So he has now pushed it now to them. Go and sort yourself out. He has gotten his own automatic ticket. There's no automatic ticket for those who have defected. So some of them will be disgraced with their money. But one thing is sure, some of them will jump out of the party after the primary. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing. Do you share the same sentiment with Diola, who feels like not having automatic ticket is going to cause a bit of friction after the primaries? In the APC, we saw a handful of defections in the last few years following the, president taking over from Muhammadu Buhari, and the worry is that there should be a level playing field and priority should be given to those who have been in the party long enough, and they should be given a chance to also achieve their dream of holding elective office. Let's take some comments right now on the WhatsApp platform. The elites always take care of themselves, forgetting the ordinary man. They want to grant relief to the aviation sector in order to ameliorate hike in airfare. Who is granting relief to the road transport sector, which is affecting the common man? God is watching our leaders, is how Leo is reacting this morning. And Godwin Oabo Gojaman in Abuja says the claim and counterclaim about COVID-19 scare in Cross Rivers should not be treated with kids' gloves. The federal government and NCDC should act fast, is how he's reacting. You're next. Good morning.
Thank God it's Friday. How are you? Good morning.
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome.
You love Friday because any moment from that you will jackpot to gym.
Indeed.
My
Please
name
go
is
ahead.
Mrs. Roberts. But
Yes.
please always tell our people to dress well when they are going to gym. And when you get to gym, you cannot remove what you are putting on them.
Okay.
The voice.
Yes.
I want to start from where the last caller stopped. You know, I'm of the opinion that APC is an overloaded ship. But the problem is, some of them will find it difficult to jump that ship. You can only jump out of that ship if your records are straight. So how many of us do have records that are straight? The moment you utter a word, the next thing is ego will visit you. So that's why you see, I always say, some of them are there. Their physical body is there, but their political, spiritual body is not with APC. What it then means is most of them will work against APC. I'm telling you.
But is that even
just
fair on
want-
the party? Why defect to a party you would not give your 100 to?
Because some people want, they say, the many, as the many, the sweet. APC just wanted to prove a point that our rulers are with them.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I told you, okay, let me dissect it. You know, I'm always careful with my words. You see, this subsidy is gone. The president is giving governors money. And we believe that they are the ones enjoying the subsidies. Go, what have they done with that money? It's easy for you to say, I don't want to be with APC. They will quickly call you. Oh, yeah. Mom is they come and explain that money you receive. So we are not children politics. We know this thing. So because you don't want them to visit you, and you know rich man know they like problem.
All right.
Their house is like heaven for them. So they will be managing. I want the president to look back. If not, they go do away. They do good luck. And this subsidy they are giving now, I know they enter plane. Please, they should subsidy fuel for us now.
All right. Thank you. You're next. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Emeka.
Go ahead, Emeka.
The truth is that even the members of APC knew or ought to know that it's not yet to go. This paramount. You see that they have shifted it. Why did they shift it? Would that tell you something? Well, it's nowhere. Because those who came in, I cannot be in a company working for 25 years and they just employed you today. I have the same certificate, I have the same equal qualification, and then all of a sudden you are made the managing director or the chief executive officer of the company while I've worked here for 25 years with equal qualification. How would you feel, Itodo, if you are in my shoe? Of course, there will be rancor, there will be animosity. It's not going to. That's why they shifted that presidential and governance, because several stakeholders, so many of them have already felt that where this thing is going. And even members of the House of Assembly, they are demanding for automatic tickets, which is not going to happen.
Well, we see that the lawmakers, that their hands, or their fate rather, is now in the hands of the governors, which is a bit concerning, because the question arises as to what could play out in Rivers State, knowing how the drama brewed from 2023 until right now, and the lawmakers who even had to defect to the APC, including the governor.
That's the problem. Most of them that defected felt that they reached agreement probably with the president or with the executive of the party, NEC or whatever. They felt that some of the governors, some of these chief wings are defecting, that they are guaranteed, their return this is guaranteed. What about those that work for the party, that have been there since when the party was formed in 2014?
Yes.
Some of them have not gotten anything, and you want just to overshadow them. Thank you. It's not going to work like that.
All right, Jamaica. Thank you very much for sharing. Let's get to hear from you next. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, brother from another mother, the Itodo. I remember humble self of Bakar Al-Diki, Tinubu, Wiki, and Gymnast speaking, calling from PW Kubo this morning.
Go ahead.
The Itodo.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you, all those who decamped will get their tickets. Politics in Nigeria, whether we want to accept it or not, is financially induced. If you have a deep pocket, you can get your way. Those governors that decamped, are they not having the resources of their state in their hands? So, except in a case where there is an interest that is bigger than that of the state. For example, in the case of Rivers State, and even the case of Rivers State is not 100% skewed the way we are thinking, because the governor have enormous resources in his hands, and that resources is enough for him to influence a lot of things. Believe me, a lot of surprises will come. But I can assure you that politics in this country is greatly induced by money. So, Moko, know they drink that thing.
So, is it safe to say that the level playing field promised even by the president is not exactly level for everyone?
Has there been any level playing ground in politics?
Well,
me, I've not seen it anywhere. I've not seen it. Since 2011 that I started partisan politics. I've not seen any level playground, honestly.
All right.
Thank you very much for the wonderful question.
Thank you very much, Abubakar. You're next. Good morning.
Good morning to Diki Itodo Abba.
Welcome, sir.
My name is Salasi. I agree Tinubu and Wike picking Mrs. Omeza Abubakar from Gwagwalada. Yahaya, the head boy. Greet you. MD Yusuf. I want to talk about the security.
Yes.
We can see the government are going, against this bandit. There shouldn't be breathing space for them. Government must go after them. In fact, I watched the victory of our military in Yobe State. I say kudos to our gallant men. So we don't have people waiting for these terrorists to be, taking the war against our state. No, the state, the security men should take the war to the bandit, to the terrorists, wherever they are. And I am against rehabilitation and repented bandit, bringing them back to society. The federal government must stop that. It shouldn't be rehabilitating of any terrorist. They should go and repent to God up there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Salasi. And going to the WhatsApp platform right here, Yahaya, the head boy, says the president talks to governors about consensus candidates or imposing candidates. Well, ATM cards, 1,500. What about the small deductions weekly, monthly, yearly in the name of maintenance? God bless my country, Nigeria. And Jimmy Odeni says one of the ways to prevent crime, reduce crime, curb crime in Nigeria is to assist the police with information. The criminals live with people in the society. They relate and interact with them. Some of them are known as criminals, yet they are not exposed by their neighbors. The information about these dangerous elements should be provided not only to the police, but to all law enforcement agents. Banditry, robbery, kidnapping and other vices can be reduced to the barest minimum if information is provided to the security officials, is how Jimmy ends his message. And Tokumbo in Abuja says it is not a good idea for some governors, northern state governors, to sponsor the weddings of people who are not financially ready for marriage. This is what equally leads to terrorism through irresponsible parenting and abandoning children who are becoming ready tools. Guess what? Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Tokumbo. Is there a party somewhere you'll be inviting us to? Be great to know. Hope that you go on to have a good day and a great year ahead. And thank you for always staying tuned to Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja. Well, a day from Lugbe says nothing will happen to the party that is arranging their house. It's best to allow the state governors choose the lawmakers from their state because of the newly defected governors and lawmakers, is what Ade says. Right. Meter providers accuse ADC of extortion from customers. The distribution companies need to be probed. Many people are passing through a lot in their hands. Before you get a meter for your electricity supply, you pass through a lot of hurdles. Even after you have metered your home, they still come back to cut your light, demanding money from you, which they call accumulated debt. This is unfortunate. Anybody else has experienced this? It'd be great to get your thoughts on that as well. Was this a first-hand experience, Creeds? Can you respond to that, please? Thank you. Welcome. Sorry about that. Good morning. Hello, are you there?
Hello, Itodo, good morning.
Yes, your device is on. Move
Yeah.
away from that, please.
All right, sorry about that. Off it.
Thank you.
Mr. Itodo, my name is Emmanuel Ocharifu, the Freedom Wheeler from the city of Talakati, Maraba.
Welcome.
Two things quickly. Where is our NLC? I'm talking about these unnecessary loans that the government is collecting and putting the entire country into huge debt every time. Does the right of NLC to protest against government policy doesn't reach that side of government collecting loan and selling, putting huge debt on the citizen? Do they not have right? Why are they so quiet in spite of what is happening? That is one. And number two, Mr. Itodo.
Yes.
Every time we keep hearing a mass wedding be sponsored by some northern governors, and it has been making news over time. Why is it that we are not hearing free education being sponsored by these northern governors the way we are hearing about the mass wedding being sponsored in the northern part of Nigeria? Is it because we just want to have population for political gain, and we keep marrying for people who are not ready to get married? What really are we looking for? What is the priority in governance in Nigeria? Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing. Important question you've asked right there. What do governors, elected leaders in Nigeria prioritize as what they hope to achieve once they come into office? And speaking about the loan situation, Nigeria is once again at a fiscal crossroads with reports showing that the country spent about 16 trillion naira servicing debt in 2025. The federal government is seeking the National Assembly's approval for a $516 million loan to fund sections of the Sokoto Badagry Superhighway. Now, we'll be looking at that on the lead for today, but we'll get to interrogate the sustainability of Nigeria's borrowing model, the justification for the large infrastructure loans, and whether the country is approaching a tipping point in debt management. Look at that and get to hear what the Senate President had to say about this particular loan request. Is infrastructure worth the debt burden we are seeing? You want to be a part of the conversation on the lead at 7. In the meantime, we're going through the headlines, getting your reactions to them. It's 6:48 a.m. right here. We're still streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. So go on there right now to catch the show live and be a part of the conversation. Let's go on there as well and take some of the comments which you have dropped. The Nigerians are suffering, and our president is focused on 2027 elections. Clems right there, while Benjamin Uzo says one will wonder sometimes what we as citizens are benefiting from the government. Ordinary ATM, the card, it's been increased by 50%. Good morning, Ode John, Sadiq, Al Hussein, who's watching from Maitama. Samuel Garam is also reacting to the increase of the cards. What happened to the maintenance fees? And Sunday Adekunmi says APC primaries, the mighty politicians want automatic tickets. I see friction and defections after the primaries. Northern governors should stop mass wedding sponsorship. They should focus more on governance. Population control matters in Nigeria's proper planning is what Sunday Adekunmi says. Well, the new Electoral Act puts a limit to defections. Once registers have been submitted, I think that, gives a bit of prevention from political parties or politicians defecting to political parties who have submitted their registered. So I think there's a time frame giving for defections to happen. So they might just be stuck in those parties. But we'll see how things play out. You can only wait and watch out for updates on that. Olufemi Victor says the new Electoral Act has made it impossible for candidates to defect after primaries. I want to put that out there, indeed. And good news, police foiled bandit attack in Sokoto State, neutralized one assailant. Kudos to our policemen. More grease to your elbow. Hajia Toyi Abdusalam in Madala. And a nation whose leaders are not accountable to their citizens should not pay tax. I mean, such citizens should resist being unaccounted because, rather, unaccounted proceeds of tax is simply ransom. Let me stress this. Leaders should be able to explain clearly the use of proceeds of tax, or else nothing differentiates them from men of the... Okay, that's a good place to leave it. Ukpatha in Central area, sharing his thoughts right there. We've got some time. I'll pick some calls, maybe two. You have 60 seconds. Please go straight to the thoughts you have. Good morning. You there? Welcome.
Let me use my 45 seconds.
Go ahead.
Itodo.
Yes?
What is happening for Aerofire? Let me tell you, I myself in particular, it favor me two side. It favor me the two side.
How so?
Because you see every decision where Buhari take, about 70% of them were led by Nasru Ghan and Nasru Aerofire.
How do you know this?
FPC,
were you there at their meetings? Hold on. Were you at their meetings?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly. So, the Kinitodo.
Yes.
For a person like Aerofire to withdraw from APC, Aerofire are one of the pillars of APC. So the thing still favor me. And also, as they see the follow Aerofire like this, some people will be saying they're under detention now for doing nothing. Many of them are then caught. So this example for this a clear warning for all those politicians will be said that this now them be the all and all. When the time reach, you go see come for your own talk. That's my own talk. Well done.
All right. Thank you, Chukudi. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Itodo.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Abdullah.
Go ahead, Abdullah.
Another increase again on issuance of ATM cards. You know, tax everywhere. So I just pray that a time will not come that where the break that we're even taking will not be taxed. And killing again in Borno and Plateau. When are we going to tune to the radio station and hear the good news without, killing? You know, the way things are going about this killing is not proper. You know, and every time, people are sleeping with their two eyes open. You can't just sleep, you want it like the way you usually sleep before. Because you are scared of not being attacked. You are scared of traveling, not to be kidnapped. Please, Itodo, reach out to these people and tell them that they should strategize their movement on how to tackle this insecurity. And APC, shifted their primaries. Itodo, I think I'm a prophet. Let me use that word. It's coming gradually. You will see the rancor that is going to burst out in APC. That is my take this morning. Thank you.
All right, Bela. And on the WhatsApp platform right here, Gabul City from Cross River State says federal government subsidy to airlines is a misplaced priority. What happened to majority of masses they used to road transports? Nigerians are watching. Oh, Romeo and Rapel in Gabul City. Okay, that's what you are reacting to. And on YouTube, good morning, Fortune Kenneth. Loan every day. What are we benefiting? Is a question that he's asking as his reaction. A good place to wrap things up. Don't forget that you can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
Wake up to us. Go to bed with us.
All day and through the night.
On your Let's Talk station, 95.1 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.